to live. Y'all gonna make mistakes, but mistakes don't kill you. They only make you stronger. What you know about up all day, up all night, trying to get right, trying to keep heat, trying to keep food, trying to keep lights, man, that's life. Gotta re-up, gotta stay low from them cops, there they go. Got any weapons?
Good afternoon, and welcome to this episode of Brothers from Different Mothers. I am here today with my brother Travis and
What's
my
up?
brother Gary.
What's up, y'all?
Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share, please.
Yeah.
What's going on, brothers?
What's going on, fellas? Glad to be back in community with the brothers.
Show, man.
Been a while with all this weather and the snow and stuff, but it's
Yeah.
good to be back, fellas. Good to be back.
For sure, man. For sure. What's going on? So what we on today?
Yeah, like I was just talking about right before we turned the camera on, the whole situation with the woman, the white woman calling the white liberal calling the black guy the N-word. No outrage from the media whatsoever. It just blew my mind. And like Gary said,
he's the ICE agent.
the same day that the whole video with Obama and them came out, and they was all down Trump back, calling him a racist and everything. Not one word from the left about this. It just blows my mind, man. Just further cements my beliefs that I have about about these people.
Yo,
It's an inside joke. You had to be off camera to understand that.
Yeah,
These people.
These people.
So, G, what you think about the situation?
Man, it is. Yeah, I don't understand why people get to pick and choose what's right and wrong. I mean, you know, this dude, and
He's
I
doing
get
his
it.
job.
Everybody hates ICE or whatever.
Right.
But I mean, he's standing here getting cussed out by somebody just for being black.
Right.
You know, the same people.
Being black, doing his job.
Yeah, it's insane, man. Insane. Did y'all see the, what's her name? The Crockett chick.
Crockett.
Nah, but she always popping up with something.
Yeah, she said something about we need to go to Minnesota and deport white people.
Yeah, you told me.
I'm like, oh my God.
And
dude.
that's crazy. Like, again, they say the most racist things in public on camera,
Right.
and nobody says a word. But
Okay, let's talk about that. Forget about the fact if Trump did post it or didn't post it. Do you find that video racist?
me personally, no, because I don't have that mindset. When I first seen it, honestly, I can understand how some people would take it that way because
Come on,
referring
you
to
got-
black people
as
as like monkeys
Hey,
and stuff.
That
yeah.
shit was crazy.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy.
Kinda.
At first, first initial, but like I said, I don't live in the mindset of race, so I just don't let it affect me.
Man,
You
listen,
know,
I'm all over it. You know me, I did think that was racist.
Right.
Whether he did it or not is racist.
Well, yeah,
If he
I
did,
think it was racist.
He need to be held accountable for it. And if he didn't,
That won't
whoever did it,
happen.
of course
That
not.
won't
But I'm just saying if he did.
Right.
If he didn't, then whoever did it definitely needs to be held
Well,
responsible.
let's ask you another question. Sorry, I got a cough drop here. What do you mean by held accountable? What are you going to do in a situation like that?
I mean, you make it if somebody did that, like to put that on him. I mean, he is the president of the United States, but it's kind of a big deal. Whether you like him or not.
No, it's a big deal.
Right.
Yeah,
Whether
yeah.
you like them or not, they need to be held accountable. Whatever extent or measurement of disciplinary action needs to be taken, they need to take it.
But
I think the only way to help if President Trump was to be held accountable for it, like the only thing, honestly, I think he could do is apologize if he, you know.
Exactly.
I think, but I don't think Trump done that. I think
That's
it
what
was
I'm
just
saying.
somebody,
I don't think he did it.
right.
well, you know, once upon a time, people had free speech, and
So putting
no, I didn't say that. That's no.
What
I'm
you
saying.
saying?
Well, there's been worse things said. I mean, there's been worse things done. You know.
Yeah.
I agree. I think it's racist as all get outs, but you know, there's plenty of videos out there trying to prove that he didn't actually post it.
Right.
Again, I don't think he done it. I just think whoever they need to find out who did it
Right.
and hold him accountable.
I'm not going to take his defense on nothing because we all know who he is.
Right.
Right? He's got a mouth like crazy, and he just does whatever he wants. If he did post it, I would believe it, you know. But at the same time, I find it a very slippery slope and a fine line between freedom of speech and holding people accountable for speech. You know,
That's anything.
yeah,
But that's anything though.
yeah.
I just said earlier that we live in the country now where you can't say anything without all these guys holding their fucking vaginas now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, dude, why you so fucking
Yeah.
sensitive?
See,
You know
but that's what
Right.
I'm saying. That's it right there. It's like, I mean, y'all know Andrew Dice Clay, right?
Oh my
Oh,
God,
yeah.
yeah,
Right,
man.
you
Like,
know
he
what
couldn't
I'm
live
saying?
in today's like.
No,
he
George
wouldn't have ever
Carlin,
made it
Andrew
today,
Dice
man.
Clay, they-
He'd
those
have been
guys would
canceled his
survive
first show,
now.
his first
Right.
TikTok video.
right.
So, do we have freedom of speech or do we not?
We really,
We got freedom of speech, but we don't have freedom of consequences. That's what
No,
it is.
we don't.
That's
No,
what
we
it is.
don't.
well, that's
You
not
can
really
say
having
what
freedom.
you-
That's not really having freedom of speech. Then, if you're
Exactly.
gonna get chastised, whatever you say.
Well, you the one
I
that
mean,
said he
it's-
should be held accountable.
No, come on, the apes on the monkeys on
I'm
the.
saying you said he should
Bro.
be held accountable.
Let's look. I don't condone racism.
Right.
So I'm not racist in any form or fashion, and for those friends of mine that think I am, I'm not. I just got to say that. B.
I can verify he ain't racist. Trust me.
Today. But for real though, that man put
No,
two.
he ain't racist because I'm in the room.
Hold on, stand by for a minute. You gotta get some off the chest.
Yeah, I know, right? Let me step out and see what this camera picks up while I'm gone.
But really, you putting two black people heads on apes. A former president.
No,
at
dude, that's
that.
super racist, man.
Yeah, yo, that
Super
is
racist.
wild. So yeah, I don't think you should be able to do stuff like that. That's that's a bit much.
Yeah.
I just
agree.
the reason I say I don't really, because it's like I'm trying to get out of the mindset of race in general, black. Like this is black. Me and you ain't this. You know what I'm saying? We people, white. Like that trim is white. Like you're not white.
Right.
We're a people. To me, the only race is the human race. So all these little acts in between, I don't call it racism. It's just good or evil to me.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
why I say
yeah, yeah.
I don't look at it because I try not to view.
You been taking PC classes? Yo, what the fuck?
Sign me up.
What was that? What he just?
Yeah, I mean for real. Like, what is race? Think about it. What is a black person? What is a white person? Like,
They're
are
the
you
same
this color?
thing.
Are you this color?
I know some people this color. Close. But you know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying.
feel you. But yeah, so to me, the only race is the human race.
I got you.
Now, there's different nationalities, but I don't buy into the race thing.
All right. I'm just saying.
What are you saying?
I'm out on
Let
this.
me ask you this: do you consider yourself an African American?
I consider myself a black man.
I consider myself an American. I don't call myself an African American. I don't know if my roots are from Africa. I don't know. I know what I do know is I was born here.
No, he's got 100% legit. He may not be.
Right. Because you know,
No, every
it was
black man's
people
from
that.
Africa.
Right, exactly. Not all black people are from Africa.
This what we doing today?
Yeah, I guess. Hey, this is what happens when you don't have a script. Right? That's what happens when you
This
don't
what
plan.
we doing today for
Right.
real? Like, whoa, this is crazy.
And then it's like, even if my origins were from Africa, if I could trace it back and get some solid evidence, like I ain't never been to Africa.
He gonna
I don't
make his
know
head blow off.
I don't know nothing about African culture or nothing other than what I see on TV. I know American culture, and I consider myself American, bro.
This is gonna be hilarious.
This
It's gonna be hilarious.
What? Did y'all talk about this last night?
Well, this is
No.
our first and last podcast. Cause Josh gonna quit.
No, that shit is crazy. What did he just say? What?
Right. I ain't never been to Africa.
I
I don't
ain't
live
either.
the African culture. I can't prove that my bloodline is from Africa definitively, and all black people aren't from Africa. So how can I definitively say that I'm African American? How can
That's
you?
why. That's why I just said I'm a black man.
Yeah, okay.
Yo.
Hey, I can't understand why this is messing with your head so bad.
It's not. It's just. I'm just saying. Like I didn't expect Travis to even.
So now he's racist?
No.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Not today. No.
That shit was just crazy.
Nah,
Oh, yeah,
messing
that,
around.
yeah, that was crazy.
Oh man,
But
I agree
nevertheless,
with Travis. I think that anything can be racist if you make it racist.
Right.
There's a whole lot of people, like you said,
It's like what you
Run
give your
around.
power to.
getting their feelings all in a bunch. You know what I'm saying?
get their panties in a bunch.
Yeah, yeah, and you can make anything racist. I see. Me and Travis talked about this last night. I ain't gonna call no names, but some of these podcasts that have black guys, African American guys, whatever you want to call it, some of them's extremely freaking racist. You know, like
Yeah.
I don't think black people can be racist though.
Oh
I
my
think you can be
God.
prejudiced,
Oh
but I don't
my
think you can be
God.
racist. What you mean? Oh my God! What?
So,
Yeah, let's talk about this.
What
So
you mean?
wanted your head. You wanted your head to explode. So let me ask you this then. Do you consider a Caucasian a race? A white guy, is that a race?
Caucasian is a race,
Exactly.
right?
So how can it not be racist?
Because we don't have the power to hold y'all down.
You
We don't have the power
So
to
now you're
oppress
the
y'all.
victim.
No, I didn't say I was a victim either. I just said we don't have the power to hold y'all down or to oppress y'all.
That's not true.
How have we done? We never done it.
How? What? Okay.
But
I think we need to be on.
Have you
script.
been oppressed by a white man? Have you been oppressed by a white man?
Maybe not directly, maybe indirectly.
Right.
Yeah, I can't say directly. I have.
Okay. How so indirect?
If I'm qualified for a job and I have more qualifications than said white guy do,
Right.
then depending on who's behind the desk making the decision, it may go to said white guy.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah, I got that. But that makes him potentially racist, right? Is that what you're saying?
That makes me oppressed by not being able to get my opportunity.
You know, me and Travis talked about that last night too. Life ain't fair.
Whoa. Yo. I didn't see that coming. Whoa.
I mean, it's survival of the fittest, man.
Right.
It's like you know, you
But
just
see, here's the trick. You didn't sit down and cry and say, I'm offended and cuss out ICE agents. You got up and went and found your thing that
Right.
you did fit and you succeeded at.
survival of the
Well,
fittest.
yeah,
So
but
you're
that
strong.
doesn't make, like I told the young lady earlier today, that stuff is gonna be here. It's gonna be here. It was here way before I got here. It's gonna be here way after I leave.
Absolutely.
So when we talk about this stuff, or if I talk about it, don't look at me like I'm the bad guy.
No.
No. I don't
No,
look
I'm
at
not
you
saying
like
y'all
that.
are.
Right,
I'm just
right.
saying this to her.
Okay.
I got a question about something that you just said though. You said black people can't be racist because we can't oppress.
We don't
white
have the
people
power.
to oppress white people.
We don't.
So what about? Okay, so what about a racist white guy that lives on the corner that doesn't have no power, doesn't work in the company, but he just racist, don't like black people? He can't oppress you. So you saying being able to oppress somebody is what make him racist?
What I'm saying, he benefits from a system that does oppress us.
Oh,
He
that's-
still
now, I agree
benefits.
with. I disagree with that 100%. That whole the system. What do you mean the system? What does that mean?
Benefits from a system that. Okay, let's look at vote.
This ain't
Let's look at
1825.
What you mean, like 1825?
Every black man in this country has the freedom and ability to do anything he wants.
Do
And
we?
that's my mindset.
Do we?
Do we not?
That's my mind.
We,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
we may do. Okay, let's look at it. Prime example. We go take 5 of the biggest hip hop heads: Dame Dash, Suge Knight, Jay Prince, and
Birdman.
it was Dame Dash, Jay Prince, Suge Knight. Who was the fourth one?
Was it P?
Puffy.
Puffy, okay.
Suge came up with the idea of cutting the middleman out.
Yep.
And we started a hip hop union, right? Where those 4 would control it and look out for their artists.
Right.
Now I don't know how actual fact it is that Jay-Z went and told on them. I don't know if that's actual fact or not.
Right.
But what I do know, when they tried to do that, what happened? All them boys got raided. Jay Prince went to prison. Suge fell off. Look at Dame today, and look at Puffy today.
So how does that play into this conversation?
It plays in when we have money, we can't just take our money and do what we want to do with the money.
That's not true.
Bro, it's proven right there.
Look at Jay-Z and Kanye. I mean, dude, them guys got more money than God. It's insane.
Yeah, but they playing within those lines of what they have to play in. Diddy didn't want to sign the liquor contract again. Remember? He wanted to go independent. Suge was trying to go independent of the big labels. He was trying to take the money and keep the money with us. They're not going to let you do it. You can have the bag, but you got to have the bag with them. You ain't going to have the whole bag for yourself.
Okay, well, here's a
That's what I'm saying.
Here's a personal question, and
Yeah.
and this for y'all out there in the La La Land, y'all don't understand how we met each other.
Right.
30 years ago, I had a recording studio, and I was a producer, and these two cats walked in one day and wanted to book a session, so that's how we met. And let me ask you this. You know how difficult it was for me, the place, the geographic location where we live wasn't exactly a hotbed for hip-hop back
Right.
30 years ago, right?
Right.
Was I being oppressed by people who wouldn't work with me because I was white? Am I supposed to look at it that way? Because there was people back then that wouldn't work with me because I was white. Am I supposed to feel some kind of racist
No, but
thing?
you still have a better chance to win with people who are going to work with you. The people that was coming to you, who's doing music now?
Right.
The people that was coming to you, who's doing music today, like in the hip hop community thing.
Right.
So they weren't going to make it anyway.
Let me ask you this question. Let's flip your scenario with the 4 head hip hop guys. Take 4 white guys that were in the country music or rock music or that scene or whatever.
Yeah.
And they said, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna circumvent around the big labels and we're gonna do this for our artists. Do you think that they would have been able to get away with it?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I do.
I do.
You
It's
think
already
so?
been done.
See,
It's been done.
so my point,
By
this
who?
was proven.
Oh man, tons of people. Right now, there's tons of artists who took their own careers and said bump the labels. And they
No,
did
I'm
it.
talking about like an individual artist. I'm talking about like he said it was 4 groups. They was like coming together. They was pretty much trying to like separate.
Right.
Like they were gonna have a
A
not
hip hop union.
a
Let me
union.
say something extremely racist right now, okay?
Oh, here you go.
You ain't gonna get 4 white guys to stick together on nothing. Am I right or wrong? I mean, you're not. It's very hard. The sense of community in the white culture is not the same. Okay, you're not gonna get 4 white guys hardly to agree on anything, in my opinion.
Go back to Ye. Ye was bucking. He did book. And overnight, he lost his billionaire status.
I don't think that's necessarily got nothing to do with race. I
Bro,
think it's
listen.
got to do with you. These people they're in this community, whether you black, white, whatever. All of these artists, if any of them buck the system, it's gonna happen to
I
them.
agree with Travis 100%. You
It-
making it racist where it's
I'm not making the racist.
Well, you said it,
You
that
had-
them guys was kicked out of the system because they was black and they tried to stick together. And
No, my point I was making was we can't get the bag 100% by ourselves without them trying to come in.
why do you need to get the bag? Why can't we all work together?
Why can't we just get the bag for ourselves?
You
Why
can.
can't we?
You do.
Yeah, that's what I say.
All
Like,
day,
I think it's a
every day.
mindset. Like,
I just showed you with Suge 100%.
Yeah, but you talking about somebody who broke 1 million laws and killed people, man.
That was before he did that.
yeah, you gotta
That
look at
you
some of
know
the
of.
history too.
No, that's what. So now we doing this now?
I mean, it's
Doing what? Putting Suge down? Holding him accountable? Oh my God! We gonna hold Suge Knight
No,
accountable?
what I'm saying
Yeah.
is, I'm saying, look at what he was doing. We cutting out Universal. We cutting out Warner Brothers. We cutting out.
right.
Hold on, I gotta ask a super important
ahead.
question. What year was that?
That was like
It was what? Didn't that?
mid 2000s.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the whole record industry then is a lot different than it is now. It wouldn't be no big deal for people to start their own situation now. It's a whole lot easier nowadays to buck the system.
Yes, now because you have all these ones. All
Right.
The
Back in
head
20 years ago, you couldn't have bucked the system and made any success out of it.
You could have.
No, you
was showing
could
that you
not.
could have done it.
He still had to have connections to have distribution.
They were gonna get their own distribution.
Okay.
Death Row was already 100%.
Well, I don't know. I don't know nothing about this particular situation you're talking about.
But I'm just telling you, we cannot get the bag. 100% of the bag for ourselves without there being
But
some.
why again? I mean, okay, hold on.
But why can't we have something for ourselves?
You do.
What?
So what was it, white people can't make music now?
I didn't say that. Make your music.
Just leave me out of it.
No,
right?
no.
I think
You
it's
see
more
what
of
I'm saying?
I think it's more of a situation like this. I don't think it has nothing to do with race. I think, okay, say me and Gary were artists, big superstar A-list celebrities. We signed to it. We sold our soul to the devil. And at some point, when you say they bucking the system, I look at it as like, okay, we're not going to play by these rules no more. And the industry is like, oh, yes, you are going to play by these rules because you signed this deal, and this is how it's going to go. And if you don't, this is how it's going to be. I think that would happen to me as a black person. Well, I say black, but and to him too. If we were in that industry,
What do you mean? You say you was black. What you mean?
because I don't believe black. You know, it's just
What color are you?
I'm American. What color is this? What color? Whatever color.
I never seen that in the Crayola box.
Oh,
This is what color I am. Whatever
this
color
is
this
crazy.
is, this is
I'm
what color I am.
what?
Hey, I applaud him. He's gonna create his own race now.
Oh, man.
American race.
Yeah. This is what color I am.
Crayola, if you're watching, here we are. The American color, right? In a Crayola 65 box. Yeah.
Yo.
See, this goes back to a whole lot of stuff that we keep talking about, Taj. It's different people's mindsets. You can't always pigeonhole things and put labels. Everybody's going to see things differently. You say black, he says American.
American.
You know, it's...
I've never heard of that color before.
I ain't never heard that color either. But, I kind of prefer it over saying I'm black, because the whole term black, people used it in history because they wanted to put somebody down.
Right.
Because black has always been noted for being the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Like in the cowboy movies when the hero wears the white hat and the villain wears the black hat, they always make it look like it's a bad thing. And it sucks that people have given such a negative term to something that it's just the color,
Hey, I can dig it. I can dig it.
It's, yeah, there you
What
go.
say you, G? What do you consider yourself white or?
Dude, I don't even consider myself human.
So,
Most of the time.
Yeah, I just told you last night when he texted me like, when I said yes sir, he was like, how do you like? How do you know what?
was
gender-"
assuming,
I was like, what are
I
you?
seen it in the group.
I started saying you a fucking
I just
Furby
bust
today.
out
What we
laughing,
doing, bro?
I just busted out laughing.
I should have brought him some cat food. They know you want to be a Furby today or not.
But I think that's got a lot to do with the labels. Got a lot to do with,
Well, okay, let's ask you this. This is a completely stupid question.
What's
right?
up?
If somebody called you black, would you find that offensive?
No.
Okay.
I just said I'm a black guy.
Yeah, I
I'm a black
know, but
man.
it's different when, like that chick in Minnesota standing in front of the ICE dude calling the N-word.
Yeah.
He got pretty freaking pissed about it, right?
You said call me black. You didn't say call me the N-word.
Well, yeah, I know. It's a big difference. But
Yeah.
I'm saying, what's the difference between somebody calling you black or calling you stupid? In my mind, there's no difference, but I get it. I'm
There's
not
no
black.
difference
I don't,
about calling you black,
if
calling
you called me
stupid.
white, I wouldn't be offended at all. Ever.
You
Even
said
though
if I
I'm probably
called
not
you-
white. I'm mostly
Right, but you
pinkish.
said, what's the difference between somebody calling you black and stupid?
Yeah, it's just a label. Both of them are just labels.
It depends, like
Labels,
the
you
power you
give it
give
the
to
power.
it. Right.
You give
I
it
see
the
what he's
power.
saying. Like you giving it power.
Am
if
I
somebody
wrong?
was standing there and call you stupid, you could either engage with them or just walk away. Like,
Are
You
y'all
don't-
high
you don't
today?
agree
Y'all, like, did y'all smoke before I come? Like, what the fuck happened before I got here?
Oh,
no,
my
but I see
God.
what he's saying. Like,
It's just a label.
right? It's just a word. Like,
Don't give it the power.
right?
All right, I mean, you know, whatever. I'm on whatever y'all on today. Okay, cool.
Just
I
observe.
just-
want you to agree.
No.
I want to know the truth. How you think?
I
What do
disagree.
you- Okay. good.
Because it's all respect there. I'm not gonna come up and call you,
Whitey.
nah, maybe jokingly.
Yeah.
But-
I mean, it wouldn't bother me.
Right,
I don't,
because
I don't
we-
really
we-
think of being white. You know?
True, because you
Because I'm not racist. And I don't view
No.
the world as racist.
no, but you've been around us mostly, black guys.
Yeah,
For the most
yeah,
part. So so
yeah.
it's not like you. See, I'm trying to be. I'm trying
But
to be
see, here's the point. Here's the point me and Travis are trying to make. Me and him's already talked about this. We don't see it through the same lens. It's like everything's not freaking racist.
I didn't say it was, but in some things,
If
it
you
plays
give it
a
the
part.
Yeah, absolutely.
So and that's all I was saying about the situation with Suge and them. When it comes to money and ownership, they're not gonna let you. Yeah, you can own a house. Okay, you can own a house. You can buy a
And
house.
you can own a business.
Yeah, you can own a business. But once you get to a certain realm of money,
Well, what kind of realm do you want to live in?
I was
You
about to
wanna
say,
be God?
what realm do you think? What level do you think is set
I'm
for?
saying, how much do you need?
whatever I,
don't-
feel
I
like I
don't-
need. Like, but that's the thing. Who determines about what I need?
You do.
Of course. So
Okay.
I don't need somebody telling me, "Oh well, you can't." No, I don't need that.
Okay, if we start a business tomorrow, all three of us,
Right.
is there going to be a point in time where you try to push me out because I'm not black?
Really, G?
Hey, that's what you just said. Why
That's
can't
not That's not what I said.
Did he not?
No, I said.
I didn't interpret it as that.
No, I said that Suge, Dame, Jay Prince, and Irv. That's what Irv got in.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to cut out the big record labels,
Yeah.
start their own thing, and have their own distribution to set up for their artists. So you're not. So now the money is staying with us instead of you paying 20.
And they wanted to funnel every hip hop artist through there.
through them. Through
Well, I
them.
mean, look at it
Every-
like
or
this.
just the ones on their label?
No,
Oh,
they wanted the hip hop to come through that
through
through
that.
that unit. No more signed to any
Well, who's
other
gonna
labels.
agree- what label's going to agree to that?
That's what I was just about to say. It's the same situation with the gas, the big gas and oil. All these guys that invented these types of cars 20, 30 years ago, the big companies came in and bought all that shit up and kept it suppressed so the money could stay in their pockets.
Absolutely.
That's
It's
how
just
it works. It ain't got
it's
nothing to do
the
with black and
mafia.
white.
If,
It's just
if you're
the-
trying to if you're trying to skim off of the cut for the mob boss, you think he's going to let you stick around?
That ain't
Right.
skimming off the cut. We just said
Well,
we.
it is too. You talking about upsetting the cart, well, just like he said with the gas companies. They ain't gonna let somebody just walk up and give you water to fill up your tank
Right.
when they can sell
and
you
they got
gas.
billions and billions of dollars on the
That
line.
ain't gonna happen. That's money.
And
That's
this
not
has
race.
happened to
That's
white
money.
people. Yeah, that's money. This has happened to white people. They bought the technology, suppressed this stuff, did raids on them, all that stuff to maintain their power. It's about maintaining power. Any threat to their power. I don't think I don't think color
So-
has anything to do with it.
So we gonna act like black economics is not a thing.
What you mean by
what,
black?
what happened? What happened to us owning our own stuff? What happened to us like having our own hotels and our own restaurants?
You do.
And
You don't. You don't have. We don't have black business
Ooh,
owners in
soft on
America.
me.
Yeah, I mean, it's black businesses.
because you're not understanding what I'm saying. When we don't have our own, right? When we did have the black hotels, when we did have the black bus system, when we did have everything black owned, white folks said, you know what? We can get money off of them too if we just let them come here. You understand what I'm saying? Now, once we did that, or once they done that, our people felt like, well, damn, they want to feel accepted by white people, so they start petitioning the white restaurants. They start riding the white buses. In that, in turn, it hurt us.
Whoa. So you think it's more oppressive now than it was then?
I think that when we don't understand the importance of black economics, yes, it's hurtful. And that's not being that's not a racist thing. I just think that we need black economics. And I think what Suge was trying to do was restore.
So you want to have your own country. And but I mean, everything you're saying says I want to exclude everybody. but black people. That's what you said.
Gary, listen. There's no way it's gonna ever be 100% black exclusive.
No, it's not.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I understood what Suge was doing by bringing black economics back by funneling hip hop and R&B through us.
I get what you're saying
Through
too.
a culture that understands it. White people don't understand hip hop and R&B.
I understand.
They benefit off of it because it makes them money, but they don't understand it outside of business.
I understand that part, but I understand the bigger picture. Like I said, like
The bigger picture was the economics.
the boss is. You're not gonna threaten the boss's power because he's got too much. He's got too many
But
resources
see,
to
listen to the word
constrain
you're
it.
using. Listen to the word you're using.
Right,
The bosses.
right. But
So Suge ain't a boss?
it applies to.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Suge Knight wasn't a boss.
Yeah, at
But
the
you
smaller
saying-
boss, they ain't got superpower, but
See
it,
what I'm saying?
it
But see?
applies to every race though,
Suge
not
was
just black
try-
people. That's what I'm saying.
Suge, see, y'all making it about now. I'm telling you, Suge was trying to be what Clive Davis is, what Leon Corey, whatever his name is. That's what Suge was doing. And I get that. But they're not gonna let you do that.
But it ain't racial.
I don't think it's got nothing because you apply the
it's
same thing to the
economics.
oil.
It's money,
Yeah,
man. It's money.
that's what it is. It's money.
Black people ain't got no hand in the oil, so I can't say that. Ain't enough of us got hand in the oil. It was enough of us with our hand in hip hop that whatever Suge was trying to do, he could have done it.
But it's the same principle though. You're trying to circumvent the power from the top, and they ain't gonna allow that
It's
to
not
happen.
the same because
Is hip hop is that black exclusive? Can white people not?
You know,
do
what about
hip-hop?
like white producers? You know,
That's how we
mean, you gotta
met. That's
feel-
how we met.
dude, and I'm not saying. There we go.
No, I'm trying to understand, but I don't understand because it ain't racial at all. It's economics.
It's black economics. Now you'll be coming to work for a Suge Knight, or Dame Dash, or Jay Prince, or me, or Travis, if that was the case.
I did work for you.
No, what I'm saying.
You hired me.
What I'm saying is, this motherfucker. What I'm saying, if the hip hop thing was still popping like it was,
Right.
it wouldn't be. We wouldn't have a Leo Court or whatever his name is and Clive Davis. It would just be Dame, Jay did, or whoever. Just that. The buck would stop.
I don't see it, the difference. I mean,
let me do this scenario. Me and you, we live somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And in where we live at, me and you got the top record label. We signing everybody. I'm talking about we making bukus of cash.
Right.
Everybody want to sign us.
Right.
A couple artists up under us say, "Hey man, we don't got to keep giving all our money to Taj and them. Why don't we form a coalition and we circumvent and we start signing guys?" Now, me and you at the top making all this money.
Right.
Do you think we're going to let that fly? Or
Yeah.
we go,
yeah.
I would, bro, because the thing is not to enslave. It's to create more black entrepreneurs. So yes, I would be cool with that. Yeah, bro, go over there and do your thing. Go do your thing.
that's interesting. I'm going to probably say probably not. Because
Yeah, because at the end of the day,
you probably right, but
I know I am right.
But
Let's look at this.
it's about
Hold on.
power. You
Bro,
going to give
you-
up your power?
Lil Jon and Too Short. Too Short got Lil Jon out of a bad contract with TBT, right? He didn't have to do that, but he done it. In return, down the years, down the road later, Lil Jon gave Too Short 2 hits blow the whistle, and shake that monkey, and resurrect the Short's career. This like 10 years down the road, bro. That shit come back to you.
Yeah, but Short didn't have no label. Like, it ain't. I see what you're saying, but it ain't kind of the same.
He had no label.
It ain't the same. Like,
it's the same paradigm, bro. We don't oppress and hold our people down. If somebody can go fly over here and flourish, and they can make their thing jump from under me, go do your thing. It'll come back. Maybe not through you, but it'll come back.
I think that's a mindset too. I think the people at the top ain't looking at it like these are our people.
Of course they don't.
They looking at it like this is our power that they're threatening.
Right.
So you telling me you were making $10 billion a year and somebody threatened that, you'd be like, okay, Gary
just said how much his money is enough. Right?
Yeah.
Depending on where you sitting at on the food chain. Bud Crawford said the other day that he wouldn't fight for $100 million right now. Of course you would say that right now with $400 million in the bank.
Absolutely.
Of course you would say I won't fight for $100 million. But bitch, I have $10,000 in the bank. I bet you'll go fight for that $100 million. Mm-hmm. So it's where you at on the food chain. If me and you already doing good, we making bread, dog, go do your thing.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna just give you a human. Like, to me, when you get into a groove or a routine or something,
right,
it's hard to get out of that. Even when I was doing things illegal, when I said I'm gonna get to this point and I'm gonna stop, but when you see all this stuff, it's like it's hard to walk away from. That's why I think it's easy to say, yeah, I would say go ahead and do it, but you ain't been making that type of money a year and had it threatened. You get what I'm saying? You ain't had that type of power and had it threatened.
What if it happened to you? If you was at the top of that food chain, mm-hmm, and you guys decided to cut you out, right?
I don't see that to cut out though.
Yeah, but you're gonna lose money. You're gonna lose your status.
It was never meant to be a permanent thing for them to stay with me.
See, that's your mindset. That ain't the record label mindset. That ain't how the industry works. That ain't how
nobody signs to a record label for umpteen years. I mean, it's only a handful of artists that been with a label for, Baby been with Universal, 25, 30 years. It's only a handful of artists that do that. Nobody goes to sign their fucking life away to a record label.
That's because the music industry's changed.
Yeah, it's not changed
now. Even before then.
No. You go back to somebody like Michael Jackson or something, and I know this is not hip-hop, but back then you had to sign a deal worth 7 records. You wasn't going to make one record and walk away.
True. At the end of your 7, you come to me and say, "Hey, I think I want to go do this." If I done made my bread, we recruit whatever. Yeah, bro, go do your thing. Bro, it's all about creating more. That shit come back to you.
I agree with your mindset.
Right, so that's what I'm saying, and I get it. So when I say I understand what Bird them was doing with when I look at Dame Dash, I love Dame. Dame my dude. Dame created more millionaires out of Rockefeller than Jay did. And yeah, they'll say
I could agree with that.
They'll say, well, he got LeBron and he got Ye, but Dame brought Ye in. Jay-Z didn't even want Kanye. He didn't even want Ye.
You're right. He didn't even want Ye.
Everybody that Dame brought in, Cam flourishing. Ye flourishing.
But look at Dame now.
Yeah.
But he let all them people, be in that mindset of,
But
it dropped. Ain't nobody reaching out to help him. Ain't nobody.
Cam did try to come back and help Dame out.
Yeah, he did with the TV show.
And he tried to give Dame some bread, and then Dame tried to get greedy. But my point is, the mindset works. And if you do go out there and feel, yo, G, come on, I got you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with your mindset.
You feel what I'm saying? So
that's a great way to look at it, but I don't think the industry looks at it.
The industry don't look at it like
of course. That's why it's a Suge Knight mindset. That's what I'm saying. Suge had the mindset to know if something happened right now with Death Row, what you did, look at him now. He's reduced back to...
Yeah, he in prison, ain't he?
Yeah.
Killing somebody? Yeah. Snoop got Death Row now, don't he?
Yeah.
Is he doing anything with it? I ain't heard no music come out of Death Row.
I mean, he got that dude on October London. He sounds pretty good.
Oh, he signed to Death Row?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he tight.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Death Row is doing something then.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's the mindset, though, that what Suge was doing, hip-hop, I don't think hip-hop, I'm not saying it's in a fallen state, but there's like really no I think Birdman the last soldier standing.
Let me ask you
As
this.
far as like black
Well,
entrepreneurs,
it's
as far
the
as
whole
record.
industry, man.
I'm
It's
talking
not.
about-
It's not just hip hop. It's the whole industry.
Right.
If they would have pulled that off, right, and they had it going for 10 umpteen years, 15 umpteen years, and then another group came along and tried to circumvent them, do you think Suge and them would have been like, okay, we go, or you think they would have fought for what they built?
I'm pretty sure Suge with Suge mindset, he would have fought for what he built. And I get it if that's what you're gonna do. I'm just saying, me, I work for probably 10 different dealerships. And I got so much knowledge from the car business that I don't share, you know, with my peers because
Because you want to keep the power and the money.
no, it's not that. It's not that. You can't show your hand, brother. Sometimes you have to play dumb. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
okay, yeah.
Sometimes you got to play dumb. But what I do know is, if I sit in certain seats in the dealerships, I know how I can turn the dealership around.
Right.
Just by being around certain managers that I took game from, like, okay, this GM was this, GSM was that, this sales manager did this, and I could implement. Like, I just seen different aspects of it.
Yeah.
So I know I could probably go into a dealership and actually just help turn one around. But I'm not going to do it for free.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. So let me ask you this. So you said you think with Suge mindset, if somebody would came and tried to do what they did, he would have tried to stop
I'm
it.
pretty sure Suge probably would try to stop it.
So does that make Suge racist? If he doing the same thing that the big
Suge Suge just money hungry. See,
So-
here-
That-
here
yeah.
again,
How much do you need?
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
I just said, if I got 10 million in the bank, and G come and say, hey man, I don't want to do Brother with Different Mothers no more. I think I want to go over here and do Two Country White Boys. What the fuck you for?
I done told you, you ain't gonna get 3 white boys to agree on nothing.
I'm just saying. But if it go over there and flop, and then G come back, like, man, that shit didn't work.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna push G out the
Nah,
come on, G, come on back home, bro.
But how is it when Suge does it, he's just money hungry, but the bigger labels that did it to Suge them, they're racist.
I
What's
know,
the difference?
right?
Like that's
That's
what
my
I'm trying to
question.
figure. Like how is it different?
How is
I'm
that
saying it's the
racist?
money thing. I don't think it got nothing to do with race.
Yeah, when you look at it, bro, I'm trying to get you to
We've been
understand.
looking at it for 20 minutes.
No, but I'm trying to get you to understand the black economics, bro.
So
The black economics. Hip
Ain't
hop.
no such thing as black economics.
Whoa,
It's-
whoa,
It's
whoa.
just economics. Money is green. It ain't black or
Bro.
white. Money
Black
is
economics
you making it racist.
No, bro, black economics is a real thing. I'm gonna stand on that. Bro, you coming with a
No, I
It's-
agree. It
it's
is
a real thing, because
but
we-
I'm saying
because
at
we-
the end of the day, money is green, and don't nobody care about making it white or black. Really, I mean, because you can't. All right, you know, this is one thing that you don't know about the 30 years ago when we met.
What's that?
You know, when we booked that session 30 years ago, and you come to my studio, you know, my landlord was pissed off at me.
having black guys in
Yeah,
there.
he said, I don't want no hip hop in my studio. I was like, well, first off, it's my studio, and the money's green. I'm gonna take any job I can get.
right.
And I grew from it. Now I got 2 great friends that's lasted 30 years because I stood up to some stupid racist and said, I'm gonna take his money. You know, you can look at it and say, well, you're just greedy. And I say, yeah, because I was in business. I wanted to eat. You know, I mean, you could make anything racist if you want to, but I look at it like the money was green. That's all I saw was green money.
All right. Off the subject, I don't know about y'all, but it's cold in this
That
motherfucker.
make it racist.
Hey,
man.
look.
Huh?
That make it racist. Man.
How does it make it racist?
I'm fucking with you, bro.
Okay, let's change it to American money. American money.
Hey, I'm sitting up here doing like this. Hey, 50 Cent gonna be making jokes about us, not paying.
right, yeah.
Squatters.
All right, let's wrap this up, man. Hey, we just have to chalk this one up to I don't understand what you're talking about. Because
know that's
I
how
don't
love
see
go,
how
bro.
that's racist.
All right. It is what it is.
All right, guys, remember, we don't always have to agree to walk forward together. We just have to be willing to listen. And you can take today's conversation as an example. Till the next time.